Welcome to the Mr. and Mrs. Show, our favorite love and marriage show. The show where we get to learn so much about different marriages and different experiences that people have had when it comes to love. And tonight is no exception. We have another lovely couple joining us on the show, and they're going to share their experience with us. And I'm sure by the time we're done, we'll learn a lot. Let's say hello to Mr. and Mrs. Lamptey. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, madam.
I don't know if did we coordinate our outfits today? We have the purple and pink motif going on. You look very, very nice though.
Thank you.
And on that note, I want to say a big thank you to Excella Fabric and Design for my outfit and for the fabric as well. You can get your fabric from them too, and they can make your outfit. Thanks especially to Yummy Yogurt for sponsoring our show. You can see that we've got our Yummy Yogurt here in different flavors as well. And to Excella Fabrics and Design, like I said, Love Lace Ghana, Ella Caddy, Sally's Cakes and Treats, and Perfect Kente. Thank you very much for supporting this episode of the Mr. and Mrs. Show. All right, we're going to get chatting with Mr. and Mrs. Lamptey to find out their love story. And we always start from how it all began, how you met before you fell in love. Let's start with Mr. Lamptey on this one.
Okay, thank you. We both were in the youth department of Faith Evangelical Mission Worldwide, Accra Central Branch.
I see.
And then
Okay.
I was the youth president and I organized elections and they voted her treasurer.
Okay, so you're president and treasurer.
Yes, at the time I was the president, so I had to organize elections because the church placed me there. So it's like at that time I'm not going to stand for elections. I'm staying. So I have rather have to organize for other members to join me to form a complete team.
I see.
Then they voted her to keep finances.
To handle the cash.
Yes, based on her strictness. And but she was a very quiet type, without friends, always to herself. So she wasn't my friend at the time. Not at all. When I'm moving and you see my friend, she's not one of them.
Okay. But then how did you get to know her?
When we became leaders, we now have to meet. She has to pay
work
accounts.
together.
How much did we get? What are we going to do?
Okay.
Where is money going? And the rest.
So through that, you got to know her better.
Yeah, you see, let me mention this woman's name who also, I was a bit careful because I'm a musician.
Okay.
I don't know whether you've heard of Getty and Friends before.
It sounds familiar.
Getty and Helena Rabos, Getty and Friends.
Okay.
I was the bassist and the sound technician.
I see.
For the band. So, my bishop taught me at the time that if you succeed in that field, you have to be careful on fornication and pride. So, along the line, myself, I've been very careful with women, and by the grace of God, I was able to stand, not by my own experience.
Okay.
So I found out that she was also playing the same game. We both were looking quite careful.
Okay.
And the rest. So it's like I liked her, but I can't say it. Yeah. Until one morning when I started praying about my marriage years back.
I see.
Long ago, about maybe 7 years before we got married or before I proposed to a lady. I was always I'm a Wednesday born.
Okay.
So every Wednesday I'm fasting and praying from who I will marry and the kind of children I'll give birth. I started that long ago. When it got to the time, then Mrs. Lamptey was the first person who said, "What are you waiting for? You don't like that lady I've been seeing at church? I'll give her to somebody amazing. I've not discussed nothing with her. But she was in my mind. But I've not said anything to her because I'm being very, very careful."
Oh, yes. Okay. So what was it about her that put her in your mind? Initially you said she didn't talk much, she was very quiet, she was very strict, which means I'm sure that she wasn't the type who would give you a sign to approach.
No.
So then what made you think she could be a potential wife?
Level of humility and always puts up a particular smile.
Oh, yes, we're seeing the smile now. You see.
I'm a hard leader. I'm quite tough. Yeah. If you work with me, I'm very difficult to handle, quite very extremely strict and straight to the point. Yes, and I can talk to you in the open that what you did was wrong and the rest. But every time I hit her hard, she will smile and will never react.
She melted you.
Yes, and when I even go wrong, she has a way of later telling me, hey, but that was too much. So it took some time.
She's like the silent killer. She knew how to cut through your tough exterior.
You are talking from experience.
You know? Okay, Mrs. Lamptey, talk to us about your husband. So he's told us all this stuff about you and how he initially perceived you. Now let's hear you talk about him. When you first got to know him, what was your initial thoughts about him?
At that time, I don't know him, but I always look at him when he's playing his bass guitar.
Okay. All right.
And I like music.
All right.
So when I see
you see this tall, handsome man.
Yeah, and
playing
then
his instruments.
yeah, I like it a lot. So that time I'm not falling in love with him, but I like him.
You just maybe you admired
Yeah,
what he was doing.
I admire him.
Levels change.
Yeah, and he proposed to me on my birthday.
Oh, that's very nice. When's your birthday?
12 December.
It's coming.
Yes.
Very soon.
Yes. Now we are 14th year.
Anniversary. Oh, well, for proposing, you're 14.
Yes, I mean, we got married on 6th December.
Okay.
So our 14th year will be on the 6th December. Then a week after will be
It's
her
her birthday. Oh, how lovely. Okay. So he proposed to you. Did you say yes straight away?
No, I was amazed. What's going on? Okay.
Yeah. You weren't expecting it.
Yeah, I'm not expecting it at all. So I was like, hey, you wait, let me think a little about it.
You see, that's one sentence a man doesn't like to hear.
Yeah.
He's made up his mind that he's ready to marry you. And your response is, let me think about it. What went through your head? Be honest, Mr. Lamptey. But when she said, let me think about it a bit.
You see, with the story I started already, knowing the kind of person she is.
Yes.
And I was also a bit relaxed, but I wasn't expecting a negative answer though, because our body languages. And I had coaches. Yes, because I was being trained to be a priest by big men of God like Bishop Sami Bena and the rest. So I had coaches, and I told my spiritual father what I wanted to do. Yeah. He also studied and gave me the go-ahead without her knowledge.
All right.
So I had the go-ahead from my head pastor without her knowledge before I approached her. So I was coached as to what to say, and she would say that and relax and the rest.
So you were prepared?
Yes, I was prepared.
Okay.
Yes, you know.
All right, good. So then how long did it take you to agree?
Oh, not too long. I went to my sister, one of my sisters, and we are very close. Right? This is what Brasset said. He said he loved me. He said, hey. And when you said, oh, please, I'm shaking, so wait. So go and tell him, okay. Because we know him, we know he's a good man, so go.
That's nice.
That's how I went back and I said, accept it.
It's not every day a good man will come and ask you to marry him. It's true. Okay, great. So you accepted, and now we see 14 years you've been together. Fantastic. Okay. Well, we're going to test that 14 years of marriage by asking some questions. Okay. This is how we call, how well do you know your partner? So we'll ask one of you to answer questions about your spouse. But the catch is that the spouse will not be here. You have to answer them on your own. When your spouse returns, we find out if you got the answers right. So you have to decide who's going and who's staying.
I'm going.
Okay. The quiet, reserved, strict Mrs. Lamptey is going. Okay, and Mr. Lamptey will stay with me, and I'll ask him about his wife. So let's just take a quick break. When we come back, Mr. Lamptey will be here with me, and I'm going to find out how well he knows his wife.
We fly, we soar, we rise away. We overcome in any weather. There is no end to what we can imagine. When we live and love and live this dream is our legacy. It's our legacy. Our legacy.
Me, always different, truly different.
We're back with my favorite part of the show. How well do you know your partner? So Mr. Lamptey is here, and before we left, Mrs. Lamptey stepped out. I'm going to chat with Mr. Lamptey about his wife, ask him a few questions about how well he knows her, and we'll see how he does. So, are you ready?
Very ready.
You look like you are. Okay. Question 1.
Yeah.
Who is more thoughtful, you or your wife? You're thinking hard about it, so maybe it's you.
Yeah.
Who's
me.
more thoughtful? You are?
Me. It's too close to me.
Hey, so if it's close, you win. Okay. All right, so you think you're the more thoughtful one. All right, which of these does she prefer? Tea bread, sugar bread, brown bread, or butter bread?
Tea bread.
Really? Ah, interesting choice. Okay. Does she like watching sports?
Nah.
No?
No.
You like watching sports?
No.
No sports in your house?
No, we do sports like I like boxing.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Very nice.
I
Okay.
did a lot of karate, so
Hey!
I'm interested in boxing.
Well, you said you're hard, so okay. All right, because I was going to ask you, what is her favorite sport? What do you think she would pick?
Football.
Yeah?
Yeah, you
Okay.
know when Ghana is playing, everybody's
Oh,
at
yeah.
the TV.
That's true. That's very, very true. Okay, football. 3 things that you would find in her bag.
3 things I'll find in her bag.
Yes.
Her Bible,
All right.
phone, and handkerchief.
Okay. Good choices. Good choices. What country would she like to visit with you?
South Africa. Just one.
SA. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You think that's the main one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Has she talked about it a lot?
I've been there a couple of times, and she has said we have to go together before. So
Oh, nice. Okay. That would be great. What would she say is your most annoying habit?
what would she say is my
Yeah.
wearing slippers at the hall?
Oh. She doesn't like you to have slippers on in your
Yeah,
hall?
she sweeps a lot, and I also don't want to step on the ground myself. So
Okay, with your bare
it used
feet.
to be a battle.
Really?
When we started, you know.
Wearing slippers. So now that you've been married 14 years, is this something you still do? Have you gotten to the point where she's tired of talking about it?
No. I'm now used to.
Oh, so now you take your
Yeah,
slippers
it's okay
off.
now. Yes,
Okay, so then it's not annoying anymore.
yes.
Okay, but
So
that's you think that would still be the most annoying thing?
Leave that one for now.
Okay, cool. What's her favorite color?
Color. Can I jump over that question? I have
Why?
to stick to it.
Why?
Color. Let me.
Okay, when you got married, what colors did she choose?
We chose white and gold
Okay.
and one more color I've forgotten.
Yeah.
But I remember white and gold.
Okay, you're wearing purple and pinkish today. Any of those colors she likes?
Yeah, then I will choose this.
The pink?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. That's what you want to go with.
Not really.
Her favorite color. 14 years of marriage, oh, Mr.
Yes.
Lamptey.
You see, there are some colors she likes, but I cannot mention one. That's my problem.
Oh, I see.
I
There are
cannot-
many.
Yes, I cannot.
Okay, name some. Let's
Okay, let me
see.
say blue,
Blue. Okay. What else?
white.
Okay. White doesn't count. White is like,
White is out.
okay, fine. I've put it there.
Yeah, and
And this pink.
the pink.
Pinkish
And, yeah.
cerise. Okay.
Yes.
We're going to go with those 3.
Yes.
All right. What was her first job?
First job, she was making dresses.
Okay. A seamstress.
Yes.
Nice. No wonder you guys are all nice and coordinated and What's her favorite food?
Food. Banku.
Hey, really?
Yes. That's why she likes Buko Banku a lot.
I like that. Okay, here's the last one. Who is her favorite Ghanaian actor or actress?
This one is 50-50. Let me say Majid.
Oh, yeah? Why do you say 50-50 though?
Yeah, she's not too much into movies.
Okay.
So difficult to notice which she follows. But the Nigerian types, so this one is 50-50. You leave it there.
Okay, cool. All right, let's bring her back in then. So we finished asking Mr. Lamptey about his wife. Now is the moment of truth. Let's find out if he got these answers right. All right. It's time for us to test Mr. Lamptey. And his wife is back. Mrs. Lamptey is here. And I'm going to find out from her whether or not these answers are right. Okay. Mrs. Lamptey, welcome back.
Thank you, madam.
All right. Your husband says that he knows you very well after 14 years of marriage. But we're going to put that to the test now. So I asked him, out of the two of you, who is more thoughtful, him or you? She's laughing already.
I can say it's him.
Really?
Yeah.
Continue.
Okay, all right. So far, so good. It's only question one, though. All right, next one. Which of these do you prefer? Tea bread, sugar bread, brown bread, or butter bread?
Brown bread.
Ah. Mr. Lamptey.
I'm quiet.
He said you like tea bread.
But it's true. I like it when it's hot.
Okay, the fresh
She
tea
goes to
bread.
buy it hot.
Eh.
That's
So-
why I choose that one.
So is your answer right or is his answer right or wrong? Because
Oh,
you
it's
said-
right.
Oh, but you said brown bread.
Yeah, because nowadays we are, the presenters are teaching us how to things we should eat. So
So it's our fault.
yeah,
It's our fault that you
we should eat
consume.
wheat bread.
So you're trying to be
Yeah.
more conscious.
So
Oh, that's
please
nice.
mark me. I had it.
Hey! So I should give you full
Yes,
marks
give
on
it
this
to me.
one.
I had it.
I can give you 50%.
We'll go beyond that a little. At least 80 will be fine.
Okay. Mr. Lamptey, you're so funny. Okay. Now, sports. I asked him if you like watching sports and what your favorite sport is. If you had to pick one.
Football.
I like this little. It's like, congratulations, you did well. Yes, that's what he said. Okay. 3 things that he will find in your bag. 3 things.
My Bible,
Uh-huh.
my pen,
Uh-huh.
and my singing notebook.
Oh, 1 out of 3. Mr. Lamptey.
Quiet, I'm
You're quiet.
I'm meditating.
He said your Bible, yes. And then he said your phone and your handkerchief. Those were the other 2 things. Yeah, I'm sure that it all forms parts of what we have in our bags.
Yeah.
Okay, but this one, 30%.
30.
1 out of 3.
Auntie.
33. 33 points.
Don't close. We'll meet somewhere else.
33.3%. Okay. What country would you like to visit with him?
Dubai.
Hey! Mr.
You
Lamptey!
see, because my second trip was in Dubai.
But you didn't say any second trip.
I accept.
When we asked the question,
This one.
you gave
I
me
accept.
long story about you've been to South Africa so many times,
Ask her.
and she always says she wants to go. Now you're
I know.
telling me second trip from Dubai. You never mentioned Dubai here.
I accept this one. I'm out. I accept.
Okay, cool. You said South Africa.
Yeah, because it's been there.
Yeah, he said it.
Yeah.
He said it. Okay, but Dubai would be nice.
Yeah.
Okay. What is his most annoying habit?
He like talking too much when he's angry. Yeah. Talk too much. We keep repeating. Oh.
Okay. He said wearing his slippers in the hall. You don't like it when he does that.
It's one of them.
It's one of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's your favorite color?
White.
Oh, you were somehow right. Somehow.
I'm still meditating.
You were somehow right. It was in there. White was one of his colors. He did say that you like white. And I was even joking that white doesn't count. I mean, white is not really a color. White is like plain, you know. But I'll give you that one.
Thank you.
Okay. What was your first job?
Sewing at Sincerely Yours at Dansoma before
Very
I got
nice.
to ABS.
He got that one right. Very good. Very good. All right. Your favorite food?
Banku with pepper.
I told you.
You did. You said it.
This
First
one-
straight.
This one I can put my head in fire.
No curve, no bend. Banku straight. Okay. Last one. Who is your favorite Ghanaian actor or actress?
Jackie Appiah.
Hey!
Mommy, why? I'm praying, sir. I'm praying, sir. Jackie Appiah, why?
He said Majid Michelle. He said Majid. Which is your
it's all of
favorite?
them.
Yeah, all of them. Okay. Thank you. Jesus knows why. It's okay.
Accepted.
Accepted. All right, there we go. So that was it. Finished.
Thank you. madam.
All right, we're done with the quiz.
What's the max?
Hey.
10 and I had 7.
1,
70%.
3,
70 elections. I
4.
can win.
Hilarious. Okay. But no, you did all right.
Yes.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
That's why I like you.
Okay. Let's go to the wedding day. We'll take a journey to the wedding day. Oh, Mrs. You're smiling. Tell us about your wedding day. Yeah.
That time I was very happy when we are preparing to go.
Oh.
Say, hey, so everybody's coming to looking at me.
Yeah. Yep. It's all about the bride. But in this case, I'm sure it was all about the groom too.
Yeah.
I'm sure Mr. Lamptey was very much involved in everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can tell. What were your wedding colors?
Mauve and white.
Oh, nice. That was remember you said you couldn't remember one of the colors.
Yes, is the move.
Yeah.
I said white, gold, and I forgot
The other color. Okay, so it was mauve.
And white.
I see. So yeah, you like your white.
Very well.
Very nice. So tell us about it. The whole experience. It was your wedding day, so I'm assuming on that day you were not playing your instruments or singing. Or were you?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
No, he played on the
On
Sunday.
the Sunday.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I've won. Oh, it's a question. So
Oh no, you can both talk about it.
For bass playing, I have a lot of fans on it.
Okay.
Like Eradimema Udin so get his song. I created that, so lots of people comes around. So my wedding day, most people wished I would have played. So on the Sunday,
You gave them what
did
they
a
wanted.
little. At that time, there was a song, Ancient of Days, Integrity. Abraham Laborel, it was the bassist. He played some solo, and I was one of the few people who played it in Ghana first. Ancient of Days is the name of the song.
And so you dazzled everybody on Sunday.
Yeah,
with
on
the,
Sunday
the
with my
Thanksgiving.
choir, the choir, the Shakana Praise Choir, led by Reverend Emmanuel Kui. We sang that song because I would play solo with the bass and be jumping around. That's one of the things that.
That's what she liked. the way she smiled broadly when you said that. I can tell that.
Angry, I just picked the guitar. She'll come down right now.
And she can't even deny. Look.
No, it's true.
Yes, the smile says it all. Okay, so 14 years later, how has marriage life been?
It's very good and very experienced
Okay.
because you have a lot to learn and a lot to do because children are coming in, expenses is going high.
Yeah. How many children do you have?
2.
2 kids. Lovely.
King
Boy,
and Kayla.
Oh. Very nice.
King and Kayla. And I'm very happy. because we understand each other.
Okay.
That's what all marriage. That's all about marriage. You have to understand each other. If you don't understand, then you can't stay in the marriage.
That's true. Very, very true. Mr. Lamptey,
Yeah.
married life.
Yeah.
Something you prayed about for years.
Yes, and I will start from that, because if God answers prayers, then it's one of the things God answered, because she's a gift to me. Yeah. This woman, you see, today I'm praying midnight, almost every 12 midnight a.m. I'm out there praying because I'm leading a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm the head pastor of our branch.
Wow.
And our branch have about 116 people on my head each day. And when we started, she will wake me up midnight to go and pray. And I'll be angry. Yes, I'll be angry. Why? But I didn't know. But today, when I got to this level, I understood why God used her to build me. We've gone through a lot, but she's been always there for me, supporting me very tightly. I treasure this woman.
Oh,
Very, extremely proud of her.
That's beautiful.
Very, very proud of her. If you touch her, you've touched my eye.
hey,
I can smite you.
I love it.
I mean,
You're
14
precious.
years, she's driving the women fellowship of our church very strongly. She wasn't the eloquent type, doesn't talk much, but because of the office, she has to do it.
Yeah.
Organizing women, going up and down, teaching them what marriage life is, and problems are coming, she's solving.
She's the mother of your church. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, of course. And I think 14 years we've grown, but now we are like siblings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we are extremely close. And in a nutshell, we've grown 14 years.
14 years.
Yes.
Congratulations to both of you. Well, since, it's still around your anniversary time, we're going to give you some gifts courtesy of our sponsors, just to say congratulations on celebrating 14 good years of marriage. So when we come back, we present Mr. and Mrs. Lamptey with something from our sponsors.
We fly, we soar, we rise away. We overcome in any weather. There is no end to what we can imagine. When we live and love and live this dream is our legacy. It's our legacy. Our legacy.
Yomi, always different, truly different.
You can see I've got my goodies ready. It means it's time for us to give some gifts to Mr. and Mrs. Lamptey, courtesy of our sponsors. And so, okay, these look very beautifully packaged. And I know what's inside is equally beautifully delicious. So this is from Sally's Cakes and Treats for you to take with you as you leave us. And then we're going to give you our packages from the rest of our sponsors. So Yomi Yogurt, you can see we've got some on the table, but you're going to be going home with some of that as well. Pick up Yomi Yogurt where you can. They're everywhere. Excella Fabrics and Designs, thank you so much for making my outfit, and you can get your fabric from there as well, and they're going to be giving you fabric as well. You can contact them on 026-673-5755, and Lace Gallery as well, giving you some nice fabric for special occasions. 026-829-3887. Very special thank you to Love Lace Ghana as well. 054-989-5891. And to Ella Caddy, they give us some lovely jewelry to give you so that you can spice up your outfits, okay? 024-105-3243. That's Ella Caddy. And Perfect Kente. We all know how precious Kente fabric is. Thank you, Perfect Kente. 0243-530-816. And, of course, Sally's Cakes and Treats. Again, you can call Sally's on 054-879-6495. Anytime you need something sweet and delicious. Okay, so all of your gifts are in these bags from our sponsors. Please do enjoy them and make good use of them. And thank you so much for joining us on the show. I think we've learned a lot from the two of you. And we're so glad that you were able to join us today. And well done on the quiz.
Yes.
You did well.
This
Thumbs
time,
up.
I would come back again.
Next time, 100%. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you again, Mr. and Mrs. Lamptey.
Thank you.
And thank you to all of you who watched us. And again, if you're interested in being on the Mr. and Mrs. show, just contact Enak Consult. The information will be on your screen. Or you can look for them on social media, Enak Consult. On Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Send a message. Say, I want to be on the Mr. and Mrs. show. And come and answer questions about my spouse. Just like Mr. Lamptey. Okay. Thank you to HO Beauty Bar Hilda for the face beats and Bessie for styling my hair today. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Shed your dime, yeah. Shed your dime, shed your dime, yo. Shed your dime. You made me so beautiful. Shed your dime, made my life so